Ice, what's going on, my man?
Yeah, I'm almost waiting on.
Yo, hold on. I have two phones going right now. I realized that it only works on iPhone. This fucking shit. All right, I got it.
All right, Ice, what's going on?
I'm chilling, man. What's up?
Nothing much, man. I want to say thanks for taking time out to do this interview.
Yeah, for sure, man. I'm just chilling, not really doing much right now. So, like, why not?
Well, Ice, if you don't mind, man, for the people who's listening, and again for people who's now joining the space, I'm gonna have this whole interview uploaded on my YouTube channel. That's Fight Lounge. So if you can't listen to the whole thing or whatever, I'm gonna have it up there. So, Ice, I do this for all the new guests who comes here. If you don't mind, introduce yourself to the chat.
I'm Ice Poseidon, obviously, and I am one of the best boxers to ever grace the YouTube boxing scene. I do a lot of streaming, live content. I'm a big, funny man, and now I'm going to be a big, fat, scary fighter.
Hey, I love the confidence.
It's not confidence. It's like, so my viewers, they know that I have these abilities to be a psychic. Like, I'm a certified medium, so I've seen the future.
There you go, man. You have to will into existence, get manifested.
There you go. Hey, everyone hitting those 100s. I like that. I never used Twitter Space before. I like the people with the hitting the 100s. That one guy who did the downvote, that man is going to be crying when I win.
Hey, but everybody, if you're gonna be rooting for Ace next Saturday, put the 100 emojis, flash them. But yeah, I just go ahead and get started, man. Recently, like a couple hours ago, the Misfits released the virtual face-off between you and your opponent, Brendan Buckingham. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet, but go ahead and tell us about the face-off. Like
Oh,
what
did
was
they
it like?
release? Wait, where did they release it? I didn't see it yet.
Yeah, it just released like a couple hours ago.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, shit, I didn't watch it yet, so I don't know. I don't even remember how the fuck that shit went. But what about it?
I was gonna say I haven't watched it either. I just posted it because I've been getting this ready, so I've got a chance. But I was gonna say, what's it like to finally have that chance to talk to your opponent?
I mean, it was cool. I mean, I think he was trolling the whole time, so it's hard to really gauge what he truly thought about the fight. But I could tell through his trolling that he had zero confidence that he's going to win. So, I respect it though. I respect that he showed that he has no confidence to win and that he knows that I'm going to win. And he came in there, just put on the show, and I appreciate that. But I can see right through it.
Okay, so you're seeing right through his old act.
100%, man. I've seen it many times. I mean, I've been in many fights in my life, and everyone who puts on any kind of thing, I mean, they're always going to lose.
Gotcha. And again, for people, again, Ice himself hasn't watched it, but go on Misfits YouTube channel. The face off is available. If you don't, man, go ahead and explain to us how this fight with Brendan happened.
Brandon, I mean, he had another opponent, I guess, and they pulled out or something. So he called me out. He watched a lot of my content, and he's, me and him are the same height, we're around the same weight. So, I mean, to him, it made the most sense. He called me out. I accepted it because, obviously this is a pretty interesting, thing to do. So I'm like, all right, I'm definitely fucking doing this. I'm putting this straight on my fucking dating app profile, like Tinder or something. Bro, I'll get so much pussy after this shit.
Hey, I mean, like I said, man, especially if you walk around with a black eye, you got a story to tell.
I mean, black eye, yeah, right.
Well, no, you can still win and still have.
Yeah. I mean, I know. Yeah, I mean, I could. I mean, hey, but I don't think he's gonna touch me.
Okay, dang, you're that confident. Well, let's go and jump to the fight.
Well, I see all these people. They go in these fucking YouTubers, right? They go into these fights. They all try to be like super technical and super whatever, right? But they're not like, bro. They've been boxing for what? A couple months, maybe a year. Bro, you're not going to go in there and be overly technical and look like fucking Floyd Mayweather. Zero chance. You got to go in there and you got to fucking fight motherfuckers, right? So, don't get me wrong. I'm very technical as well. I've obviously been training really hard to, have good form and everything. But it's a mistake for people to be overdo it, bro. Like FouseyTube, that man stuck way too hard to being technical, and it kind of screwed him.
Okay, so I'm guessing from your style, man. And again, you train and all that, but it's gonna be more of a brawl than a technical fight.
I wouldn't say a brawl. I'm not going to go in there fucking swinging haymakers. That's not going to be in my best interest. But it's let's say I just have my own style. I'm gonna go in there. It's gonna
Gotcha.
be a mix of many different things.
Grab him by the dick.
Who knows? I mean, maybe I will. You don't know.
Hey, and we are joined by Minikon. He's also will be fighting on the Misfits 3 card 1 week from today. What's good, Minikon?
What's up? What's up? How you doing?
Nothing much, man. Just getting ready, man. And people who don't know, I will be there. I actually got ringside seats, so I'll definitely be in the building.
Yeah.
So all right. Let's talk about how do you see your fight with Brendan going?
I mean, it's easily gonna be fight of the night, bro. It's gonna be the best fight of everyone on the card. No offense to everyone else. Me and him, like we both really want to win, and we both understand, how to we both understand entertainment, right? So we're like,
Yeah.
okay, I think we're both going to go in there and just try to make it the best fight it could possibly be. And we're just going to go. I mean, I already have it in my mind. He's going to have to fucking kill me. I'm not taking no goddamn knee.
Damn.
Are
That's
you
hard.
are you in Texas?
Yeah, I live in Austin.
Oh, fire. Yeah. I'm in Dallas. But yeah, I feel like 003, yeah, it's gonna be a good one, and I can't wait till next week because media week is always like the most fun. So it's like we're gonna be out there acting an ass, having fun, and then I feel like the press conferences, that's when it's gonna get real for everybody, and it's just gonna be it's gonna be a lot of shit talking basically.
Yeah, a lot of shit talking, a lot of little thing. I mean, it's gonna be really entertaining. I'm gonna walk in that bitch. You're gonna see me. It's gonna be something you've never seen before. Like all these motherfuckers walking this shit serious. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Minnie, how are you gonna walk into this?
I mean, me and my guy actually have real beef, like it's real like personal, but I definitely like I'm always trolling, I'm always having fun. Yeah, it's just like I'm literally going into it as this is probably the easiest fight I've taken, so it's just like I'm there to have fun and then just basically prove myself.
Okay, damn, real beef, huh? That's crazy.
Oh yeah, that boy
Yeah.
Chase just stepped in the building.
Yeah, the co-main event of Misfits. Chase DeMoor. What's going on, Chase?
What's up, guys? How we doing?
Nothing much, man. How it feel? 1 week to the big fight.
Yeah, man, I'm feeling good, man. Just got back from sparring, so I'm running a little bit late, but just been putting in a lot of hours, a lot of work, a lot of rounds in this fight camp. Obviously, got a lot tougher of an opponent than I had the first time, so definitely holding myself more accountable to like the training regime.
Gotcha. Well, guys, NA Productions request. So it's about to be interesting.
Oh my fucking gosh.
NA Productions. Oh man. But Ice, one more thing to and it's for Ice, and then we all can chat. Have you paid attention to the previous Misfits boxing event, or is this the only one that you really pay attention to?
Whoa.
No, I've watched them all. Yeah.
Gotcha. NA Productions, what's good, man?
What's going on here? Damn.
What's going on? What's going on, NA? You're currently in Dubai, right?
Yeah, we're going to watch the fight tomorrow. It's gonna be mad.
Yeah, the Deji versus Floyd, man. I mean, that's the event everyone's talking about.
Yeah, bro, can't wait. Who do you think is gonna win?
I mean, it's an exhibition, so there's no winners or losers. But I see Floyd winning the most rounds.
Definitely.
Well, NA's, we have some fighters on the Misfits 3. I was gonna say, we all know you won that Dean the Great fight, but looked like Shark got it. How did it feel? Like, was you close to getting a Dean the Great fight, or what's your thoughts on that?
No, to be honest, I would have even accepted the Din the Great fight before even Walid, because Keemstar messaged me and he wanted me to fight like Dean. Everything was set up. The only issue I had was the timing, because I cannot travel to the US right now. It takes me around like a month or 2 months to get the visa. That was the only issue, or else I would have fought Dean.
Gotcha. Do you think policy you can fight at Misfits 4, which is supposed to be in January. That's the one headlined by KSI.
Definitely, I'm looking for that belt. I'm coming for Dean. Like, Dean is on my top hit list right now.
Okay, so you want the winner between Dean and Sharks?
Yeah. To be honest, I hope Dean wins because I really want to fight Dean. I really don't like Waleed. That kid's too annoying.
Gotcha. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and now move this.
You was asking who I was, right?
Damn, we got Minikon here.
Yeah, I'm in the flesh or in through the
Whoa.
mic.
Yeah, that boy's verified now.
I paid for it, $8 a month.
$8. Oh shit, I'm gonna get that.
You know the vibes, but
Might as well.
You guys paid to get verified? That's pretty funny.
Yeah, that's fucked up, man.
I'm verified on everything. I thought it would be funny to, do it on here too.
Minikon,
Talk
who
your
are you
shit.
fighting?
Talk your shit. As you should.
Oh yeah, no, I'm verified. I'm verified on Cash App. You know
I
the
mean,
vibe.
who's gonna be verified in the boxing ring though? That's the most important.
These hands are verified. That's all I know. It's that simple. But I don't see. I really want Chase, you or Josh.
Nah, we need to talk about this hit list that you put out, sir. Let's
Oh,
talk
the
about
hit
it.
list. Yeah, I mean, you notice I put you on the hit list because I'm expecting you to win, and I want that belt next.
Hey,
So it's
look,
just
I'm gonna
like,
hold on to it for a little bit.
listen, whoever the
I'm gonna
fuck got
enjoy
the
it.
belt, I'm knocking them off. Like, it's that simple. Because once I got it,
Come
nobody's
take
gonna be
it.
able to fuck with me. I'm putting in that work, man. I'm putting in the work. That's all you gotta know.
The fact that your first two opponents were who they were, and now you're fighting an influencer, like I feel like if I was you, I feel disrespected.
No, I picked this fight because honestly, people don't really know about it that me and Mams were talking about me and Nick Young like a month before my Nick Young fight. And we were trying to set that up for Misfits 003. So then, but Nick Pattiwhack, the dude that I'm fighting now, was talking shit in my comments. So I called Mams and I was just like, fuck Nick Young. I'm about to fight this dude because like we have real beef and the promotion is going to be better. So then we scratched the Nick Young fight, and then I get a call a week later that Nick doesn't have an opponent. So that's how the Nick Young fight came about. So literally, it all worked out, but still, it's just like, yeah, I'm gonna knock him off, and then the next, like everybody else, yeah, I'm run through the competition. That's the plan.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Chase, he's fighting Josh Brueckner, a dude who I'm very happy to see. Last time we saw Josh Brueckner was 2018 undercard of 2019. I'm sorry, undercard KSI versus Logan 2 in Staples Center. Chase, what's up about you? You're fighting a legit dude. Like a lot of people's like, man, have told me like, what is Chase doing? Why is he fighting such a tough opponent? Do you feel intimidated that you're fighting a guy who is a former MMA fighter?
Not at all. I'm not. I've lived my life. I'm not scared of anybody. And the fact that this guy has an MMA background at 160 pounds, 170 pounds, he gives me a call. He says, "Look, Chase, we got a fight for you. Do you want to lose weight for the fight?" I literally said, "I'm not taking the fight if I have to drop weight." They said, "Okay, we'll see if he's down for it." And the guy accepted the fight. He's gonna come fight me at 190 or whatever the hell weight he's at right now, and I'm sitting at like 240. Like lean.
Damn.
So the fact that the guy is confident enough that he's going to take like a 50-pound weight swing, regardless of his extensive fight background, it's just like, if he landed every single punch, it just takes in heavyweights, 10-ounce gloves. It just takes one punch to put somebody down. So I've watched his fights. I've seen what he's done. MMA is not a striking thing. Even in MMA, he's not a striker. He's a wrestler. I watched his fight with Willis Black that he lost. I watched his he fought on his last boxing card at a guy that took the fight with 5 days notice. That no disrespect to him, was built like a milk bag, and
Oh, definitely.
and went the distance with him and got popped by him, and there wasn't any blood anywhere, wasn't any damage, and I'm like, that was his way. So you're telling me a guy who has a 76-inch wingspan is fighting me with an 84-inch wingspan, a guy that's 6'1" on paper fighting me who's 6'5", and a guy I have 50 pounds on. His most claim to fame is his YouTube audience talking about he has an MMA background. I have not lost any sleep overnight over that.
Sheesh, my boy is talking.
Man, hey, I can't wait for the press conference.
My press conferences always go crazy.
I can't wait. But let's speak about the weight difference. So again, this is for the ICB Heavyweight Championship. Minikon, you remember we was at the Jake fight, and we need a heavyweight championship. So it's finally going to come to fruition. So Chase versus Josh as forwards. And again, it's unofficial, but if you do beat Josh, it looks like it might be you versus JMX. How you feel about that potential fight?
I want to fuck JMX up. There's not a kid on this planet. I would fight that kid for damn near free. Like, I want to fuck him up so bad. I was building condos in this kid's head on the night of his fight. Like, I'm living in this kid's head rent fucking free. This kid won his fight, mind you, won his fight, was at his table at the club trying to celebrate, and was on Twitter shit talking me and Harry Jowsey on Twitter actively, like not even enjoying his fight, because he knows, and I know, and the rest of the fucking world knows that Ginty should have never been in there with him in the first place. And the fact that Ginty was in there and popped him and he hit the canvas says, whatever it is. And the first thing he says is, oh, it wasn't a hit that dropped me. I slipped and I fell. That shit doesn't matter to me, like, at all. The fact that, he goes and he picks a fight with a kid that, no offense to Ginty, I'm sure he's a nice guy. Ginty tweeted at him like, oh, I'm so proud of you, bro. You fought so well. Like, no offense, but you fought a yes man that, you could probably ask him for his lunch money and he would hand it over. You know what I mean?
Damn.
And this kid, he's calling out the wrong people. Like, he's like, oh, give Chase a contract for, $10,000, have him fly from LA all the way over to the UK, fight under my promotion, my cards. Also tell Chase he has to drop from 230 to 200 pounds in, 2.5 weeks, and then I'll fight him. And I'm like, so you want me to show up tired, hungry, exhausted, and weak under your fight promotion so that you feel like a good enough where you can beat me? And then after all of that, I said yes. I said yes to the fight. He tweeted some bullshit talking about, oh, you dodged the fight, this and that. I posted the screenshots of me saying yes in 4 or 5 different conversations, and then the kid had nothing else to say. So, after I'm done with, GI Chad, after, I have my belt and all that, and I'm chilling in Miami, then I just, I'm on Twitter, and I'm going to at him, and I'm going to be like, look, bro, like, you can fight me or you can fight Minikon. Pick your choice.
Jeez. Something I can say. I mean,
JMX don't want none of these problems. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Everything Chase said was facts, and even during like the time that they're negotiating that JMX fight, you remember me and you were DMing each other, Chase, and it was just like, so everything Chase is saying is facts.
Oh yeah, I was talking to Minikon over the deal. I talked to Minikon the day that they offered me the fight. The day they offered me the fight, I'm like, Minikon, what do you think of this fight? 10K. That doesn't include the
And I
fight.
told
That
him,
doesn't include any
fuck
travel,
that.
any pay-per-view sales. Like 10K to show up and fight their fighter. Mind you, Keemstar is the one who set it up. Keem, is notorious for setting his guys to win fights. So basically, he goes to JMX and he's like, hey, like, we're gonna have you fight, Chase DeMoor. But listen, I know he's a lot bigger than you, but what we're going to do to him is we're going to dehydrate him. We're not going to feed him. We're going to make him train. We're not going to pay him, hardly shit. And we're going to have him come fly all the way over here and fight you at whatever weight you want. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? No way.
yeah. So the contract that wasn't worth it for you.
Not at all. But, then the continued shit talking, obviously I say, yeah, like, put on the fight. Like, I want the fight. They have a conversation with my management. Next thing I know, I'm getting a DM from Keem saying they're arguing over the phone with my management, and that, it's a UK fight. So, nobody in the UK is as familiar with Two Out the Handle reality TV as we are in the US. And that, JMX, however many fucking followers he has, is more popular over there, so that, they need him to win the fight. And I'm like, bro, there's no fucking shot I'm flying across the continent, the planet, to fight a guy, and if I don't knock him out, regardless if I beat the hell out of him for, 4 rounds, it's going to come to a decision. You know how these fucking boxing politics go. It's going to come to a decision, and I lose to JMX, and I have, fucking Skeletor talking shit on the internet.
Yeah, I mean, that's one thing with the evolution of YouTube boxing. People really have to figure out what weight class they're in. Like, it do make a difference. Like, 20 pounds is a huge difference.
50 pounds is a huge difference.
Yeah.
That's why with this fight, because at first, Mams was like, "Oh, I gotta see if he's gonna take it," and I'm sitting there like, "Bro, if he wants to fight, like, we'll take the fight. You know, I'll bet my size against his fighting background because at the end of the day, you get in the gym and you work a jab and you work your length and you know how to throw a jab and slip a couple. Like, you're gonna land a few shots. And like, here's the thing: is it's like, you know, 50 pounds feels like a lot when you get to like, you know, that third, fourth round, you start leaning and it's like weight of arm. You know, it starts coming."
Hey, I'm excited for the fight. But we talk about the weight issues. Ice, your opponent, Brandon, he has put today like he's 195. He has to lose 20 pounds within a week. Do you think your opponent is going to make weight?
I mean, yeah, I would assume he's going to make weight because that would be, I mean, that would be insane if he didn't. But I mean, I'm not really too sure on this whole shit. But I mean, he could probably lose 20 pounds in a week if you severely dehydrate. But I mean, I don't think that's going to work in his favor though. But I'm not really that knowledgeable on this whole thing, this weigh-in shit. I mean, I'm 175 already, so I mean, I'm used to being a 175, so it doesn't bother me at all.
If there's a chance, if he doesn't, even if he like weight comes like 180, and for people who don't know boxing, we're currently going with this with Tommy Fury. He went overweight. His opponent gets 8% of his purse. Well, what if that happened? Like if your opponent is overweight and you get a percentage of his purse, will you still fight him?
Of course. What do you mean? I get a percentage of his purse? Yeah. I mean, I don't care. Dude, he could come in at 195 and I'll still win. It doesn't matter. He'll just have worse cardio than me. I mean, like if he's coming in 20 pounds heavier, like I'll just run around him in circles, bro. It's not a big deal.
Gotcha. And again, I gotta ask Ice, is this a one-time thing, or are you be boxing for the next couple of years?
I mean, it depends. If I get it, if I get another fight, then yeah, sure, I'll keep going because it's pretty fun. But I'm not going to like box for no reason, if that's what you're asking.
Do you have a hit list, people who you would like to call out if you was to beat Brandon?
I do have a list of people I would like to call out, but I think it would be best if I keep that a secret until I actually win and then call him out. But
Nah, you gotta call him out now. Fuck it.
Fuck
I
him.
mean,
I'm calling out Chase after mine.
Okay, I'll tell one. If I win, there's one person I would love to call out just because I think he's a fucking pussy, and it's this dude, Jake Lucky. I hate that fucking guy. That dude talks mad shit.
Fuck Jake Lucky.
Anyone with content. Fuck that guy.
Hey, if Jake Lucky was to step, he'll be instantly a villain if he was to step in YouTube boxing.
I'm calling out NNA right after my match. 2-on-1. No.
You know what? I'm gonna call out Minikon. Heard that guy's a bitch.
Whoa.
Okay.
Let's run it.
You go Nick Young 2.0 in this bitch. I'm calling out. And there's one motherfucker I need to fight, and I don't care what weight. Let me know the weight. Let me know the day, and it's Taylor Holder. I've been calling his ass out forever, so I got something for him.
Yeah, definitely handle that. I really want to fight Arms again, but I don't know that that's gonna happen. I think Chase, it'll just make sense if I call you out after my fight. I got to do it in a disrespectful manner, though. So,
hey man, you know I'm with all the bullshit. Let me know.
Be prepared for that. We going in. I don't know, like, bro. When next week's hits, I know, I'm a friendly guy and I'm a nice guy. Everybody that knows me in person, but I'm gonna be so disrespectful that I don't give a fuck about any relationships or nothing. Like, we there to entertain next week.
That's what social media boxing's about, and I think that's the difference. We're here to entertain fights, and we're here to sell fights, and we're here to that's our fan base, it's our audience. So
we're going next week's going up Austin, Texas too, and then I'm planning the after party right now, so it's about to be crazy. You know the vibes.
We lit.
And again, let's talk about Misfits 3, man. Again, you guys are the fighters. What do you guys think about the promotion of the event? I think with Deji and Floyd happening, it kind of took a lot of the attention away. Granted, it's a bigger event, it's Floyd versus Deji, but being on the card, how do you guys think the promotion of the event has been?
I mean, I think it's been okay. I mean, I'm not really sure what else they could do. I mean, I'm not too familiar with this sort of stuff, like I said. So, I've told all my fans about it like every fucking day, and I've stopped streaming just to train. for the past month. So I've told them all that. They're all like excited for it.
I mean, I think that the fight promotion personally has not been as great. I think even Social Gloves did a better job. Speaking from experience, I know that, for example, Social Gloves, we had a media team that came and filmed us at our fight camp. They were involved in the gym. We did it multiple times. We had 2 separate press conferences. We had, they were posting videos, promoting it, and getting it out there as much as they can. I would say that definitely Social Gloves did a better job promoting the fight. I don't think they did the best job either. But I think with this fight, the only thing they posted is the flyer, and then like ICB just posted that they're going to give belts to a few of us, and then that's it. And I think outside of, I think Minikon's done a great job promoting his fight. Poseidon, I haven't really seen what you've done yet. I'm going to go look after this, but outside of that, none of the other fighters have really posted anything.
Yeah. What he said. I mean, it sucks because I heard that there was like a little bit of problems back end, but yeah, I feel like they're about to start going hard. I mean, we don't have Wade. I see Wade listening, but we don't. This is the first fight that, or actually, no, I didn't have him on the last thing, but it's like Wade does a really good job, like when he's involved in the stuff. So I think that I don't know, them adding on Slim is going to be like good promotion too, but yeah, I think it comes full circle with like everybody that's involved, and this was just different. I wish JJ like would like review the fighters like he did for the last card and stuff like that. I feel like yeah, KSI could be at least retweeting everything people are saying about 003 or something just to help the promotion. But yeah.
Okay, because I have to ask because I really think the Deji Floyd, just took again. If you're the zone and which one are you going to invest your time and attention? Respect to Misfits 3, but it's going to be Deji versus Floyd, and it's pay-per-view. And if you see who they have, I mean, they got Jake as a guest, they got Woodley as a guest. Like they're going all out. They got Wade, they're going all out. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm hopefully after Monday, 100% attention goes on Misfits. And again, like during fight week, it's usually when people wake up. It's usually when people, they see what's going on.
Yeah, that's how I see it. I see like right after the fight, it's gonna go up, and especially since most people get in town on Tuesday. Yeah, it's gonna like you're gonna actually like more people are gonna be talking about it, and I hope that as many people are covering it because when you really do look at the card isn't a bad card, and I really think that it is gonna be an entertaining night.
Yeah, absolutely. Speaking of which, I will be doing a post-show tour space tomorrow after Deji versus Floyd. So, boom. I mean, if you guys want to, join, talk about the event, should talk to your opponent, but, we can start building the hype tomorrow as well. Speaking of which, just for you guys, who you guys have tomorrow? Deji versus Floyd. Do you think Floyd dominates? Do you think Deji surprises people?
I mean, I don't know. Is that a serious question? Of course, Floyd Mayweather would win if he puts 100%.
It's gonna be like when you have like a really good sparring partner or like coach. It's gonna be like Floyd coaching him up, big broing him in the fight, and I think Deji's gonna go out there, throw some jabs, and then talk about how he went the distance with Floyd Mayweather. I don't know.
I think it would be legendary if Deji like tried to really swing on him and Floyd knocked him out. Like if I was Deji, I would go for it just to try it and then make Floyd mad. And then like it's just like at least he went for it, Because
yeah, no,
it'll be better. It'll be better than because Floyd's only going as hard as Deji goes basically. So it's just like it'll be a good. I feel like it'll be more legendary even if you get like beat up by Floyd. Like it's just like. That's better than people talking shit that y'all were both just like doing elementary school shit out there.
Yeah, because you remember Floyd versus Logan, people was complaining like there was a lot of hugging, there's a lot of hesitation. So I kind of see what Minikon is because like if and they're in Dubai, so I don't think the crowd's gonna boo like if it was in America, like if it was in US and there's no punch to be thrown.
Yeah,
the fans will be start booing. Ain't great who was in the ring. So I can see, Floyd and Deji, he's very respectful for each other. I can't see Floyd turn up unless Deji turns up. Like if Deji cracks Floyd, then Floyd's gonna turn up. But I don't see it. I like.
yeah.
I think it's go the distance. They hug at the end.
See,
Floyd says Deji's a great competitor, and all of his it's same old catchphrase and stuff like that.
I would be like, look, I would be smiling like round one, like, conserving a little energy, going to round two, and right when round two is about to end, trying to crack him, and then round three really like go in, yo. Like, because I know that once the fighter starts going in, like Floyd starts playing, and it literally only lasts probably like 30 seconds, and the fight's gonna be like Floyd could drop him, but still, I would just go for it. Like, you got to, like, you have that legendary moment. Like, Logan went for it. I mean, the only reason Logan really survived is because Logan's that big, but Logan, like, you can see he really went for it. So it's just like, we don't want to see no tit for tat out there.
Gotcha. With everybody who's gonna be in Dubai, Wooly, Jake, KSI, you got anything's gonna pop up tomorrow or no? Oh, I think it was Minikon. No, I thought he was here. Well, Chase, since we lost Minikon, man, I was gonna say, how's it feel about going from the prelim to Social Glove 2 to not being in the co-main event and fighting for a championship?
Man, it's crazy. I fight my first fight on pay-per-view for 50K, and then my next fight I'm fighting for a belt as the co-main event. It's I'm blessed. Fighters fight their lifetimes to have an opportunity like this, and I think that I'm more excited for myself. My first fight I was like a week off of a nose job, and like I had two pink eyes, and I couldn't really breathe, and so. This fight, having a second fight, being experienced, I got a mouth guard, not having any issues. I'm really excited to get in there and like float around, have fun with it. I'm almost disrespected the guy I'm fighting. Like I said, it goes back to like that 50-pound difference. My plan is to really just make him feel that weight difference. Like there's weight classes for a reason, and I'm all about entertainment. So I got a great entrance getting lined up right now. I got great outfits. I got great coaches, great staff. So like I said, I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to getting out there and dancing around a little bit.
Yeah, man. I mean, you're in a great place. The co-main event. It's gonna be very interesting, man, to see how the fight goes. I think Josh is legit. I think he's big, he's tough, he's powerful. But you will have the reach advantage and the size advantage. So it's gonna be a great fight.
Yeah, I was talking to somebody about this the other day. I don't know how many brain cells he has, but if I was planning a fight against somebody, um, especially somebody that was bigger than me, I would not approach it in the sense of, oh, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to knock this big motherfucker out, because there's a lot of factors that would go against that. I would say, like, if I was fighting a football player, for example, the guy, if I was Josh, I'd be like, okay, this guy plays football. He's definitely been hit harder than probably I can punch. He makes a living off of it. He's a lot bigger than me. He can absorb force. If I was him, I'd go out there and I would try to gas me out, work jabs and go off of points. But I think, him having that MMA background and wanting to get out of fights quick, I make a reference back to I watched his Willis Black fight. He didn't make it out of the first round because he exhausted all of his energy trying to get the submission. And, once his energy was exhausted, he took one punch to the face, and then it was a knockout. So I'm thinking he's going to go out there and he's going to throw his hands around and lean into his punches and come swinging, trying to go for the knockout. And some he might connect, some he's not. I'm not the type to ever I've never been put down. I've never even hit the canvas. So if he hits me and it hurts, whatever. But like I said, it kind of goes back to like that counter strike. I'm willing to bet, like, my right hand, my right hand straight, if we traded him off, is going to hurt a whole lot more. So that's kind of like where my mind's at with that.
Gotcha. And lastly, I'm gonna wrap this up. Again, we lost Minikon, but shout out Minikon for stopping by. Chase, Ice, thank you guys for stopping by. I'm gonna wrap this up.
Is that Brandon? I think he joined.
Yeah. I sent him a request, so Brandon is listening. Anything you want to tell him? I sent him a request. Oh no, I think I sent Prab from No Limits, man. What's good, man?
Yo, what's up? Thank you for having me. What's up, Chase? What's up, Poseidon?
What up, bro?
Yeah. What up?
Yeah, I had a question for Ice. Before this like fight, right? Were you like aware of the YouTube boxing space? Were you a fan, or did you just get aware of it?
No, I mean I've watched the other ones. Yeah, I wasn't like following every single thing that was happening. I would just watch the event. So now I'm like watching every single thing, and it's pretty interesting.
That's sick. That's sick. And Chase, I wanted to ask you. I remember I was following your beef with Taylor Holder. Like, I don't really know what happened with that, but you want to like recap that for like the people listening, because I think that's interesting.
Yeah, me and Taylor Holder, we used to be pretty close, really good friends. Used to spend a lot of time over at his house back when he lived at the compound, and we had like our falling out over a mutual girl. Um, and I kind of decided that it wasn't his best. He could just have her. Like it's not that deep to me. He took it personal, so we kind of had like a fallout over it, and then obviously all of like the allegations and stuff came out against him. Last January. He sends out all these cease and desist and all that bullshit, and whatever. I reached out to him even then. I was like, look, bro, if you ever need anybody, and he kind of just like like he ghosted it. And then like more and more stuff came out about it, and like obviously like I have like a sister and stuff, so I look at things a little bit differently. And I ran into him after the press conference with Corey in the last fight. Well, before all of that, he was, texting my coach, saying like, "Oh, if Chase wants to get slapped around, tell him to pull up to the gym." And me, I don't take that level of disrespect. Me personally would never take that level of disrespect. So, I was like, tell him to drop his location. Where's he at? Like, I'm ready to pull up on him. Like, ready to beat this dude's ass. Let me know when and where. And then obviously he doesn't send the information. And then fast forward to the press conference, I ran into him outside of the press conference where he basically was trying to act all hot shot. And then I took off my bag. I was like, bro, we can just square up right now. Like, I don't give a fuck about none of this other shit. And then he tried to be a nice guy after that. And all this and that. The whole conversation got like recorded. And then he calls me up later that day and he's like, I don't give you permission to use that. But it was like basically back to his legal bullshit. And like me, like personally, like I don't ever give a fuck about shit like that. Like you want to make it legal or whatever. Like I don't know if he knows anything about laws, but there's freedom of press, and if you're in public, there's no rights to privacy and all this and that. But I wasn't gonna say any of that shit. But basically, he bet $1 million that I was gonna get knocked out by Corey in this conversation, and I was like, all right, pussy, like I'm calling you out after the fight, be ready for it. And then he never responded to it, and so I was just telling the Twitter space earlier that after this fight, I'm kind of just gonna reiterate, like, bro, let me know the date and let me know what weight class, because like I'll make whatever happen to come beat his ass. So.
And then thanks for asking those questions. Fox, you missed it. Any production was in here, man.
Bro, I was just trying to go live with him, bro. He keeps telling me that we gotta go live, and then he stops, bro. Like last minute, I'm telling you, he ducking.
He was just in here. I was shocked that he joined, but he was talking. And it was. I wish you stayed longer because I would have brought your name because he was like the winner of Dean and Sharks. And for Chase and Ice, if you don't know, Dean the Great versus Wallace Sharks is gonna be on you guys' card. In my opinion, that's gonna be the most technical fight. It's gonna be insane. I'm hyped. But NA Production wants to fight the winner of them. But I was gonna say, yo, if you don't get Dean or Sharks, well, by Fox, but he lost before I could bring your name up.
Bro, that's wild though. Like you know the thing is that we were already supposed to fight. Like me and him have both agreed that we want to fight each other. It's just he don't really like. No disrespect. Actually, I have full disrespect to him. But like, bro does not push for fights at all. Like he agrees to fight, and then he'll like talk kind of tough, and then when it comes down to it, he don't actually want it. So I don't know why he's saying that he wants it with Dean or Waleed. Because not to doubt myself at all, but I am not on Dean or Waleed's level, and I would absolutely annihilate NNA. So I really don't know why he, trying to get into fights that he knows he can't win, because there's no way he thinks he can win that after his last performances.
Hey, I got to split, guys. I'll see you guys.
All right.
What's up, bro?
All right. Peace out, Chase.
But yeah, there is no way that in his own mind, even there's no way that he thinks that he can beat either of those, because he could barely beat a 17-year-old. He lost to Slim in a manner that I don't even think we need to talk about. It was just fucking terrible. You couldn't even consider him a fighter, man. So I really don't know what he's doing, but that dude's a clown.
Hey, I mean, I hope it happens because that's the one thing with these fights. Like we all want these. As a fighter, you have your A choice, but then injuries happen or the contract isn't right. So it's good to have like multiple choices. And I was gonna tell him if it ain't Dean, if it ain't Sharks, what about Fox? What about Evil Hero? I was gonna name some people, but he left
Yeah,
before I hit him.
yeah, for sure, bro, for sure. And you also said Evil Hero. That's another one. Like I can tell you two things, right? So obviously, I'm 17 right now. So not just yet, but when I turn 18, there are two fights that I think are definitely going to happen next year, and one of them is Evil Hero. Um, I met him in person at the KSI fight.
Mm.
He looked at me and we met in person. We started talking and he said that he could definitely see me being a future opponent. And I was like, damn, I didn't even have to start saying that. You know what I mean? So it's just I definitely think that that's a fight that's going to happen in the future as well.
I mean, he fought Dean, so he's game for any and everybody.
Oh yeah, bro. And people try to discredit him, but he done well against Dean. Like I don't think people really understand just how good Dean is compared to a lot of guys. So for him to even be able to land anything on him and hang in there with him, he deserves a lot of respect. But I'll smoke him.
Okay, so I got Fox and Prague. We have Isis speaker. We have Brendan listening. What you guys' prediction for that fight?
If I'm gonna keep it real, no disrespect to Ice, but I think Brandon, from what we've seen, has been looking for a fight longer, and just from that, I would say he's had more time to prepare and experience and all that. So I'm gonna have to go with Brandon Buckingham, but Ice can shock me, But that's just my honest prediction.
Yeah, man. Just like you said, like no disrespect to Ice. I respect you for getting in the ring. Because obviously at the point that you're at, you do not need to do that. You've already done enough. I'm sure that you could retire now from everything, but a long time ago, Brandon told me that he wanted to fight, and I think he's been training for a lot longer. And I think that with boxing, that's just kind of naturally, when you as you train, the longer that you train for, you get another level. You level up more and more as you train. And I feel like Brandon's been training for longer, but um, some people are a lot faster to learn. So maybe Ice has, been progressing a lot faster than Brandon has. But from what I've seen, just like you said, probably I'm gonna have to go with Brandon.
I think Ice gonna shock the world. That's my pick.
What's up?
Oh, I see you gonna shock the world. I asked Fox and Prab their prediction between your fight against Brendan.
Oh, did they say I'm gonna win?
No.
Nah, hang on. Nah,
Oh, okay.
but
Why is that?
Well, personally, what I said was we've seen more from Brandon as he's been looking for a fight for a longer time, and that's just what we've seen. So we're gonna base it off what we see, right? And I think Brandon's had more time to prepare, so that's why I think I would have to go with Brandon. But you could shock me, and I could be wrong for sure.
I mean, who
yeah,
knows? Who knows? Yeah, I've only been boxing for 4 months, but man, I put in like 500 hours of boxing, bro.
you've been boxing for 4 months. You said?
4 months, but I've been doing it every single day, at least 5 hours a day minimum. Usually like
Oh
seven,
yeah,
eight
yeah.
hours.
Wow.
Hey, to be fair though, here's the thing that I'm thinking about with that is, Brandon has been training for a lot longer, but I have seen guys that come into the gym, and in 4 months you can improve a fucking lot. I mean, in general, like Ice, have you been sparring, bro?
I've sparred over 100 times.
Okay, good shit, good shit. I was gonna say because I think that in this scene, guys like you don't have like a day job. You can just go and train, correct? Like you can spend your day in the gym.
Yeah, I've also only been consuming boxing content for 4 months as well. And here's the thing that I think is going to propel me to the top in this fight. I am a smart dude. I have a very high IQ. And I think that, like, I mean, maybe, like, physically, whatever, that's another thing, like throwing punches, all that good shit. But my brain is going to bring me to the top, bro. I'm a real smart guy, and I can see shit come a mile away, and I'll just do my thing
You
like
know that?
Batman.
Yeah, I mean, especially in YouTube boxing. Actually, I'm kind of happy you said that. A lot of guys they just think about like the punches side of it, but ring IQ is a really fucking important thing, and to be able to, when it comes down to it, outsmart a guy, that's important. But another thing I was thinking is, like you said, you've been sparring a bunch. Um, a lot of people in this scene they don't spar. Like you see it with some of their first fights, like their first time getting punched. is in the middle of the fight. So if you've been sparring a bunch, like you said, if you sparred over 100 times, you must have learned a fucking lot. Like,
Oh yeah, no man. Of course I'm sparring. If you don't spar, it's not even training to fight. It's ridiculous.
yeah,
Like I sparred a whole bunch, and me and my friends will like run it as well. Just my friends, they don't know how to box. I'll just run it with them real quick with a spar session before we go out. Like I'm telling you, bro. People who are better than me, people who never boxed, people on my level, all people of all kind.
honestly, good shit. Honestly, good shit. That's the same thing that I've been doing, bro. I'm happy to hear that because I feel like a lot of people they afraid to spar people better than them, and maybe even people worse than them. But that's how you get better, bro. You got to learn from the people that are better than you, and then you got to try that shit out on people worse. That's good to hear, man. That's great.
Yeah, no, that makes it only makes sense to spar someone way better than you, bro. I've been rocked so many fucking times.
Yeah, bro, that's good to hear though. That is good to hear, and like for you to admit that, I wouldn't even say admit that. Just come out and say it, because there are a lot of guys, man. They go into the press conferences and they're just like, man, I'm fucking up all my sparring partners and I'm winning every spar. Like I'm knocking guys out. I'm like, bro, that's bad. Like you should be losing some spars. You should be getting pieced up a little bit. That's how you actually get better.
Yeah, agreed.
Just don't say you got knocked out in sparring. That's what happened with Anderson Silva.
Oh no, no one.
Yeah, yeah.
They're not trying. Yeah, no, we weren't sparring where they're trying to knock me out. Because if I got hurt, that would be bad.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Another thing for his fight is Brendan's coming down weight. Again, he said yesterday he has to lose 20 pounds. So,
Wait,
maybe
Ice,
that
how
plays
much you
a
weigh?
factor.
Yeah.
So how much you weigh, bro? Like, what are
Right
y'all
now,
fighting?
I mean, I'm 175 right now.
And what's the fight weight?
175.
Oh shit! Do you were you naturally 175 or did you have to like cut weight?
No, before I started training, I was 160, and then I went up to 185, and then I just dropped down to 175.
Oh shit! All right then, yeah, that's a good fighting weight. So Brandon's cutting down. How much did you say, bro? You said 20 pounds.
Well,
Yeah,
Brandon says he's 195, but I'm gonna be honest. No offense, Brandon. I think that's photoshopped. Ain't no way you want. I was peaking at 185 after 4 months of intense training. I don't know how the hell this man went from like 160, 195 in 4 months. There's just no way.
Hey man,
Well, I was gonna say, you see his coach, Sam Hyde. Sam Hyde is, he's
What,
teaching him
Sam
those
Hyde
games.
inject him with fucking like cow fucking muscle? Like what does that mean?
Oh shit! Nah.
Hey, he's giving the proper diet plan to gain weight.
Hey, the one thing I'll tell you about Brandon though is dude's gonna definitely have a lot of fucking reach, bro. Like dude is tall. He got them long arms. Like I don't know,
But
man.
we're the same height.
You the same height? Holy shit, bro! You massive. What the hell? Wait, how tall are you?
6'3".
Wait, can I
Fuck.
Brandon,
talk in this hell?
Brandon was
Am I
good, man.
talking?
Yeah,
Oh,
Brandon.
finally.
yeah. You're good. What's going on, man?
Bro, I didn't know how this fucking something. But yeah, I in college I actually would cut from like 195 down to 184. So when I started training, I weighed like 180, and I put on like 15 pounds. So hopefully I didn't put on something that's gonna fucking knock me out with my dehydrated brain.
Well, you were already 180?
Yeah, I was already 180.
Shit, we should have just done the fight at 185 then.
Yeah, we probably should have. Yeah, I wrestled 184 in college my last year.
I mean, I was gonna say, if you want, you guys aren't fine for championship. You probably could restructure the deal.
No,
Like
fuck,
talk
I
to
already
man.
lost my 10 pounds. Shit.
Yeah, I just like if I was you, I would want to make me cut as well. But it's gonna be good. I'm excited for it. I think it's gonna be a fight of the night. That's my thought on it.
Is there any beef or is there respect?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Mad beef. I'm gonna fucking kill him with a knife. No, that's all.
Oh my god, bro.
I like Ice. We saw Fast and the Furious 9 together.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
No, I respect Brandon. He's a real one, like in fucking YouTube, all these fucking weirdos, but he's a real one.
Yeah, it's all respect, and whatever happens after the fight, I think me and Ice probably gonna get a few drinks and have some fun. So, I just hope no one gets too hurt. Hopefully, I don't. He said he was gonna kill me. Hopefully, he doesn't kill me. Hopefully, we're all good after the fight, and we can enjoy ourselves.
I mean, no offense, Brandon, but if I hit you real good and you actually died, I would get definitely signed to another fight.
No, that'd be lit. Yeah, that'd be
But I'd get canceled once again. Just another thing on my fucking list of cancellations.
No, I mean when you sign up to boxing, I mean you see what happens to people. Like it's a real possibility of getting some serious brain damage. And
Absolutely,
I'll
with no
say,
head guards.
you guys are talking about Anderson Silva getting dropped. I've been dropped 3 times in my training camp, and it's been hellish. I had to stop sparring 3 weeks ago because I've been getting lit up.
Damn, that's good, bro. The thing is though, that is still good shit. Cause like, as long as you ain't getting like genuinely injured, you know what I mean? Like you getting good experience in, and I seen you on the back, bro. You look good as hell. You look good. No dick riding shit, but you look good.
No,
You
hitting the
said to
bag,
me.
hitting the bag is good because the bag doesn't punch back.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, bro. I guess, but as long as you've been sparring too, which you said you have.
Brandon, quick question. The virtual face-off between you and between you and Ice Drop today. Have you seen it yet on the Misfits YouTube
No,
channel?
I didn't know it dropped.
Okay, yeah, it just dropped like a couple hours ago, so I haven't got a chance to watch it.
Wait, ain't it fight week, bro? Isn't it like 1 week out?
Yeah. This
Damn.
time next week, like Brandon and Ice, they be in getting their hands wrapped. They be in the back getting ready to fight.
Shit, yo, like real question. Like, be honest. Are either of you guys nervous yet?
Hell yeah, I'm super nervous.
I
What?
don't feel anything.
For real? All
No,
right,
I'm calm and collected.
No,
I got
I'm very nervous. It's the Moody Center. It's like 10,000 people arena. It's
yeah,
scary as shit.
yo,
You,
Brandon.
you know what? Hold on, folks. Let me say. I'm
Yeah,
glad you guys said this because with the YouTube boxing, that's reality. For guys who just they talk on a camera or they vlog. And it's different from performing and fighting in front of thousands of people and men's watching at home. Like it really don't hit you till it's real until like it's fight week, and then
I mean,
it's the
I've never fought in front of people, but I have been in front of large audiences before.
yeah.
Actually, I did fight in front of an audience before, but it was fucking not real boxing. We were just doing like backyard shit.
Oh shit. Well, yeah, man. That's the one thing. Like Brandon, do you have any like fighting experience beforehand? Like or like any like amateur experience or any of that?
No, zero. Like I had never done any boxing until 4 months ago, and I wrestled my whole life. I wrestled for 17 years. I'm a very good wrestler, but I'm not a very good boxer. Ice,
Okay.
I saw footage of Ice fucking boxing in like 2017.
Yeah, that was the backyard
That
shit,
was the
really.
backyard shit. Yeah. Well, my main
So
thing, bro,
he
is
should have an experience advantage on me, Fox.
I mean, bro,
hey.
I only boxed for like 1 month that year.
Well, shit. I mean, but the thing that I wanted to say to you, Brandon, is like for me personally, like I can't speak for like in front of. I mean, other than ring announcing, obviously, I can't really speak for being in front of like a crowd in an arena. But what I can say is from like amateur fighting is you'll definitely been nervous like leading up to it, or even a lot. You know, there's sometimes where you almost like regret it right beforehand. But once you get in the ring, you actually in there. I like right after you throw the first punches, you gonna be completely fine, bro. Trust me. Like you won't even hear the crowd. You won't hear nothing. Like you gonna be chilling. Especially like by the second round. Like the fight's gonna end, and you're gonna be like, "Fuck." Like you're gonna be sad that it's over, type shit. Like trust me, bro. You gonna have a good time,
Well, hopefully I'm sad it's over and not sad it happened.
bro. Nah, bro. This is gonna be huge for you, man. This is gonna be huge for you.
Yeah, it should be good. I'm excited. I don't regret doing it, but it's been a lot of work. It's been fucking really expensive doing all this training, and I am ready for it to be over. For
okay. So
sure.
I have a question. Will this be one and done, or do you
Yeah.
want to fight again?
I'm not really dying to do it again, but if I could get somebody that I actually didn't like to want to fight me, like Danny Mullen or Sneeko or Andrew Callahan or someone, that would be cool. Cause
Sneeko would never.
yeah,
Sneeko would fucking never.
that would
Nico
motivate
would
me.
be a big fight.
It would be a big fight, but Sneeko would fucking bro. Sneeko would be good for the press conference, and that's about it.
Yeah. Not fighting wise. I don't think that's a fair fight fighting wise,
Oh,
but for
absolutely not,
press and hype, that's a really big fight.
But yeah, that's why I have
Brandon.
so much respect for Ice Poseidon, because I asked like fucking 40 YouTubers to box me, and they all said no, which is silly because I'm not even a legitimate boxer. But yeah, Ice is the only one that actually took the fight, and he didn't even hesitate. So I got a lot of respect for that.
I'm gonna be honest. So when you asked to fight me, I was really in a fucked up position in my life. Like I was drinking fucking every day, I was smoking every day, and I was just like had no motivation to do shit. So when you brought this fight to me, I was like, okay, this will actually motivate me to get healthy.
Yeah.
And then now I'm like in the best shape of my life. So for that, Brandon, I'm gonna have to thank you for that.
Yeah, no, it's feelings mutual. I was smoking mad weed and not working out before the fight as well, so it's been good. It's been a net positive for my life, no matter what happens.
That's good to
So
hear.
yeah, man, so many YouTubers say that, like, even just for health wise, they're glad they went into, they did boxing training, they did fight. Even if they lost, they're still happy because, this is a big moment in their life to get some extra exposure on the name, the brand. But again, like for boxing, you have to have discipline. You have to eat right. You have to train.
Yeah, man, for real, for real. I mean, that's a real big turning point in your life in general. Like after you have your first fight, or maybe even your first camp, like it's good to hear with both of you, like being in like a tough spot or like doing just any kind of bad shit. Because that's like exactly what happened with me. Obviously, I haven't had like a YouTube boxing fight, but I was in a shitty place, and then I started training, and it really turns your life around. So like, Brandon, that's a big part of the reason why, like, even if you don't have a fight, bro, I hope you keep like training, man, because you're looking good, and it's good to hear.
Well, I'll definitely go back to doing jiu-jitsu. I wish that they would do influencer MMA matches because then I would actually have like an advantage rather than coming into boxing where I like fucking suck and know nothing and have to learn everything.
Yeah, dude.
Maybe, man.
That
Maybe
could
one
happen.
day.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. I don't see. I mean, dude, the way that the scene has been expanding, I mean, tomorrow we've got Deji fighting Mayweather. Like the
Hmm.
way that this scene is going and expanding, I don't see how there isn't at least. Um. So yeah, man, that would be crazy. It's just I feel like a lot of people kind of have a line, and me being one of them as of now is my line is getting kicked in the fucking teeth. Like I'm cool with punches, I can deal with that, but when people can start like throwing knees and elbows and all that other shit, like it kind of gets a little bit worse, if that makes sense. So that's where I feel like it might not be as big as boxing.
100%.
Yeah, I mean, I did Muay Thai in Thailand for like a month or two at the beginning of the year, and I'm way better at kicking and kneeing than I am at punching. Like, I don't have a natural capability with my hands, so I would much rather do MMA or even kickboxing.
I saw you at Creator Clash doing interviews outside, and you're like a taller dude, bro. You're like lankier, so you'd be perfect for that type of stuff for sure. So I'm sure like boxing's probably a little bit different for you. But you
Yeah.
should definitely keep it up afterwards, man. I think you guys both should. I think he should still fight Jake Lucky after, and you should fucking fight Sneeko because that would be a huge fight.
Wait,
Cold
I just
ass
want to
right
fight
there,
Jake
bro. Like,
Lucky,
I would destroy Jake Lucky in
bro. I
anything.
fucking hate that guy. I hate that fucking guy.
All right, you know what? Fuck the boxing fight. Let's just jump his ass.
Yeah, let's just find out where let's break into his house. He's like a hall monitor little bitch. Like everything that guy does is just like tattletale, just pussy shit. I have no respect for him at all.
I think
He'll
everyone
be,
here
Amen
agrees.
to that.
yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, he'll be a villain if he was to ever accept a fight. He'll be a villain, and again, people will pay to watch to see him lose and get punched in the face.
Sneeko too, though, bro. That would be a huge fight, man.
Bro, he's too busy watching his girlfriend get fucked by other men. Okay, let's just get that right. Shout out Maria. Shout out my baby Maria. I want to say this. Hey,
Damn.
when she sees these hands in the ring, Sneeko's eyes are going to be wetter than her pussy.
Holy
She's gonna
shit.
want to ride with the cold ass rider.
Yeah, cold ass riding on a hoe. But yeah, I just wanted to pop in and say what's up. I've never done one of these, so thank you guys for having me. I'm gonna split. Ice, I'm excited to see you in Texas and put on a show.
100%. I'll be
Hell yeah,
there
man.
ringside.
All right, see you guys.
See you, bro.
All
Yeah,
right,
bro.
peace out. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I appreciate you taking your time out to do this, man. Really fun interview. And for people, this is the first time I do. This is the tour space. It's mainly the YouTube boxing tour space. So I talk to people who have fought, who is fighting, etc. But yeah, Ice, thank you for taking time out to do this interview.
Yeah, for sure, man. I'll see you later.
Yeah,
All
best
right,
of luck
man.
in the fight, brother.
Oh yeah, and I'll be there. I'll be there in Austin next week.
Yes,
Looking forward,
sir.
looking forward to fight week. Yeah, Pablo, you'll be there as well.
Yeah, I'll be there for fight day.
Hey, I mean, I'm excited, man. It's gonna be good.
Hey, I was gonna ask Minikon if we could pull up to the after party.
I know he left in Fox and a production said he gonna try to come for next 10 minutes. So I'm keep this going for next 10 minutes. Let's see if he joins.
Let's
Oh
go.
If
shit,
Let's
yo,
yeah,
go.
yes,
so
yes,
so if so I'm gonna so we can stretch this for like 10 more minutes, and then if he doesn't, I gotta wrap it up.
I got
But
you.
but yeah, let's talk about the event tomorrow. I mean, we can talk about Daniel Floyd. Let's talk about this Tommy Fury situation, man. What's going on with Tommy?
Bruh.
Can we talk about how Tommy Fury, like how
He's scared of
unprofessional he
Pauls.
really is, and he talks shit about YouTube boxers, but he's a pro
Mm.
boxer, and he's more unprofessional than these YouTube boxers.
He fucking boils my blood, bro. Tommy Fury absolutely boils my blood. I've already gone on like literally I've probably spent like 2 hours out of today ranting. Like I put out a video of me just fucking like talking about it, and it was only like 2 minutes. I had to edit like half an hour out. That dude absolutely boils my fucking blood, bro.
Bro, Tyson's a great fighter and everything, but Tyson and Tommy are fucking up the name right now, bro, because
Oh,
they're both full of dumb shit.
100%. Hundred
Absolutely.
percent, 100%. How many L's this family is taking, bro? It's honestly like it's gonna change people's minds. You know what I mean? Like
For real.
a few things, man. A few things, and
And John's trying to fight everyone under the sun.
yeah, I mean, bro, for real. John is the one that I'm honestly. He's my favorite Fury right now. Cause like shit, at least he's entertaining in a
Yeah,
good
he's
way.
entertaining as fuck.
Yeah, but like, damn, man, like Tyson. Not even like I'm not even just talking about like the True Jordy interview because I feel like that's where a lot of people are getting like the all like fuck him kind of thing. But
Right.
like I love Tyson Fury. Like I've been watching his fights for a hot minute. I look up to him a lot, like his
Me too,
his
bro. I
mental
got great
health.
memories watching all of his fights and shit. I got mad respect for his skill for sure.
Yeah, bro, and just like the kind of person that he is, like his mental health, his mental health battle and his comeback.
100%.
But it's just like him versus Derek Chisora again. There's no point. There's
A
absolutely
fight that nobody wants. I would rather see Francis Ngannou versus
100%.
Tyson
oh,
Fury.
dude, I
Yeah,
would actually pay for that. I would pay for that.
me too.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, bro. The second Chisora fight, I don't know if any of y'all seen it, bro. That fight shouldn't have even been a real fight, bro. Like that one was sketchy to make in the first place. So like this,
Yeah.
oh man, I don't know, bro.
Bro,
I don't know.
and you know what the thing is? The thing is he talks about like, oh, like we've already got 70,000 tickets sold. It's like, yeah, you have 70,000 tickets sold, but that don't mean that there's 70,000 people buying them if you kind of know what I mean.
Right.
And on top of that, you can talk about a sold out arena all the time. Last time that he fought Chisora, they ended up booing their ass. So
Yeah,
I'm just gonna throw that out there right now.
they're real as fuck up
and
there, bro. If they don't
and
like what they're watching, they'll let them know.
Oh
as
yeah.
and I do want to mention about the Tommy Fury situation because I'm learning more. For some reason, Global Titan sent two different
Yup.
contracts.
Yup.
Bamba, his was 175, and
Mm-hmm.
Tommy, I believe, was like 180.
181.5.
Okay, okay. So even if Tommy was 181, Tommy Fury still came in overweight.
Yes,
Th- This,
that's
this,
what's so
this,
embarrassing.
yes. So not only that two contracts, Tommy had nothing to do with that's the organization. But if his contract said 181 and he came in like what 183, 184, he still
Mhm.
came in overweight.
Yeah, man. That's why it's so embarrassing. I mean, it's embarrassing either way. But what it is for me is, you are the younger brother of the heavyweight champion of the world. You have all eyes on you. Because here's the thing. This is why I kind of have some more respect for Jake. Is that a lot of people, it used to be, oh, you're Logan Paul's little brother. You're only here because of Logan. And for me, that
Hmm.
definitely used to be true. But Jake's made it happen. Now, Tommy Fury, he's been handed a huge opportunity as the heavyweight champion of the world's little brother, and he's throwing it out the window. And he's getting these opportunities, and he's not making anything with them. He's pulled out of two fights. He had two, excuses, and I honestly I was like, you know what, fair enough. I could understand the coincidences, but this time this is on you, and some of it is because it's 3 times in a row. But you're getting handed these huge opportunities because of your big brother, and you're just not capitalizing. So that's where I find the difference between Daji being the younger brother, Jake Paul being the younger brother, and Tommy Fury being the younger brother, because they're actually making it happen, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
Tommy's the only person I know who doesn't fight but yet still takes vacations. This dude's always on vacation. I'm like,
Yeah,
you
bro.
ain't done
He's
nothing.
just proven he doesn't take the sport seriously, bro. Like that's
Nope.
all
And,
it is. And like
and
I don't know how he's still getting chances, bro. He's starting to be like Ryan Taylor, but Ryan Taylor even got another shot. So
Bro,
what
yeah.
what what the difference is Ryan Taylor, he least fault. Like that's the thing, he least fault. But like
yeah,
for Tommy, again, he's getting this big opportunity because of his name. He's a co-main. He's a co-main event fighter. In no way, shape, or form should Tommy Fury ever be in the main event, co-main event, or the fight before the co-main. There's no way. The dude does not have that name, but you know why? Because his brother's Tyson Fury. Now, in the U.S., the only way he was going to be up in the, well, when he was allowed to be in the U.S., was against Jake. You take away Jake, the dude's just a prelim fighter.
Yeah, yeah. So that's what I told Mims. I told him earlier. I was like, bro, do not get this dude on an event. Just don't. Um, because not even because he wouldn't be a big name for the event, he most definitely would. You know, he'd be a maybe not a main event, but dude would be a good co-main event fighter. The issue is he's unreliable.
right.
Yep.
That's why Jake told him to put on the event. He doesn't want to fucking risk that shit again.
Well,
Yeah.
exactly.
His promote Frank Warren. And again, where's Frank Warren? The handling of Tommy Fury has been ridiculous. I know we're all condemning him because of how he doesn't take the sport seriously. But what have they done? Look how Vidal Wright's career has been treated versus Tommy Fury's career. It's night and day difference.
Oh no, most definitely, most definitely. But I also don't know how much of that is just like maybe it's just a bad combination of the wrong people with the wrong people, if that makes sense. Because from what it seems like with Frank Warren and just everybody involved, it seems like no one knows what the fuck is going on. It seems like everybody is being handed different information, or like I don't even know how to explain it. It's just so off
Boxing, bro.
and so wrong.
It's
Yeah, I mean,
boxing.
some of it is boxing for sure. Some of it is boxing for sure, but it's just, that's why it's so embarrassing for me to see Tommy Fury because dude is, he talks about how he's been boxing since he's, been a kid. His whole blood is boxing. And it's like, well, then why the fuck can you not make simple things happen? It's not hard. It's not
Bro,
difficult.
Anthony Pretty Boy Taylor lost to him, and he's being more of an entertainer and a sportsman and like a legit pro than Tommy is for sure. Like
Yeah.
that's just an example, bro. And he's like he comes from MMA, he comes from Bellator. He's not a boxer like Tommy's coming from a royal fucking family of boxing, and he's acting like a
Exactly.
unprofessional person.
I mean, Floyd Mayweather knows who Anthony Taylor is.
Yep. Yeah. Floyd would
There you
probably
go.
before he'd ever fight Tommy for sure.
All right, guys, I gotta wrap this up.
Mm.
Let's see if any production. But in the meantime, in a couple hours, UFC 281. What's your guys' predictions?
Bro, I got
Main
a few
event.
parlays, but I ain't gonna
Let's start.
reveal the parlays. But I'll say that I think Izzy's got a lot more space to work with, and he might win a decision. But if he gets caught behind, like on the cage, I think Pereira can land that one left hook. I think Carla is gonna win a decision too. She's gonna out wrestle Zhang. I think she's really pissed off because everybody's been booing the hell out of her, and I think she's gonna try and prove a point. And I think Dustin and Michael Chandler is just too tough to pick. That's just
I
gonna be a brawl.
I think Izzy will point fight his way to another decision victory. I hope not. I hope we see a war. I think Carla's gonna lose. I think Zhang really got in the bag. I think Dustin Poirier is gonna beat Michael Chandler.
So appreciate the follow, Fox.
Oh hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. You chill as hell, man. You chill as hell. But
Hey, you gonna be at Misfits? Or
uh honestly, I don't know yet. I'm gonna try. I'm definitely gonna try and make it out. But
bro,
if
try to
not,
pull
I'll
up
be
at
getting.
least for fight day. That's when I'm pulling up.
Oh
The
shit.
man, the man of power. I mean, the man of
Oh
hour,
my god.
and a production. That sent your request, man. We're
It's
talking about.
time. It's time.
Bro, this dude was lifting weights at 4 a.m. You understand that?
Kobe, bro. Kobe hour.
Yeah, bro, Kobe out here. Or maybe bro just trying to gain motherfucking weight. Ain't that right, internet? Because you don't want to fight me at 130.
He left.
Wow, he heard my voice.
Ducking. N8 Productions.
Bro, I'm telling you. I'm
All
young.
right. All right, Fox. What's your prediction for the UFC event tonight?
Man, fuck that. I'm pissed now. Shit. I'm not even gonna lie. I've literally only been looking at the Poirier fight and the Izzy fight. I don't
Same here.
like. I literally don't know who else is fighting. But honestly, I'm gonna say Izzy. I feel like people are giving the other dude not too much credit, but they're definitely overhyping his knockout of him from a long time ago. I mean, he's a different fighter now. And I think that I think that Izzy takes the dub. And then dog Chandler and Poirier. How are you even supposed to pick? Honestly,
That's what I'm saying, bro. They're
like,
both so fucking. They got that dog in them.
bro, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see. You know what I'm trying to see? A part 2 of Leon Edwards versus Kamaru Usman. Like I'm trying to see like that knockout that people just go what, like mind blowing type shit,
That's
like
what the main
highlight
events
reel.
got, bro. That's what that
Yeah,
main events got, like a little possibility of. And I'm like, oh shit.
yeah.
Well, my pick, I got Izzy. I think experience in MMA is just too much. I mean, look who Izzy has beaten. You can't, you literally can't buy that experience. So I'm going with Izzy. And here's the thing, Izzy could get dropped. Like Alex has freakish power, but I
Mm.
think experience. And again, I see Izzy either. I can see him important, winning by decision. For the co-main event, I'm going with the Chinese fighter because she's more popular. That's the only reason. I'm going with Dustin Poirier. I think Dustin Poirier. It's funny, man. Like, with Charles, man. Like, if Charles wasn't champion, Dustin Poirier possibly could have been champion. Justin Gaethje could have been champion. So I think Dustin Poirier is the real deal. I think he. I mean, so is Chandler, but I think Dustin is a whole nother level. And like again, I think that's the only one. I think Igor, this is gonna be his last fight in New York. I have him picking. I think it'd be a great story to walk out on a win. I don't know if it happened. Dan Hooker, who's a teammate of Izzy, he fights. I think he's a win, just because like this is kind of their day. I know this is Izzy, but that gym is their day. And so that's about it.
Shit, you know what? I'm gonna have to agree with you. I think, come to think of it, Poirier might be in his like prime. You know what I mean? Like this might be his arc where he just beats the shit out of everyone. We find out tonight. We find out.
Facts. Well, guys, Fox NA production, he did pop in, but he popped right back out.
Real quick.
Ducked.
So for everybody who's here, we'll be doing another Twitter space tomorrow. It'll be the post show after Deji versus Floyd. I'm
Hell
gonna do
yeah.
it immediately. I might wait 10,
What
20
what
minutes.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, because I gotta put out a video before.
what
What you
time is
said,
that at,
Pablo?
bro? What time is
I
that
have
at? Like our time?
I have no idea. I might, because I usually work like 3 or 4 a.m. I might still be asleep by the time the event is still going on.
Yeah, me too, bro.
Yeah.
I'm working till 4 a.m. tonight too. I'm doing security at a bar.
Yeah, so we
Yo,
might.
one thing. I'm sorry. I just gotta throw this out there. Like right before,
Hmm.
like you wrap it all up. Um, just to keep this in everybody's minds. I know we a little past the topic, but I'm going to absolutely annihilate NNA Productions next year. I just want to like keep that stone cold fresh in everybody's mind. Next year,
Oh, we
Fox
know.
G is going. Yeah, see, Pablo gets it. I'm going to absolutely. I'm literally bro. I'm going to decapitate him and then kick his head around. All right. Continue. I just wanted to keep. I just wanted to say that
Bro,
before I go.
I'm ready to see that, and legit, I'm ready to see you at a press conference on the mic, bro. And
Oh,
then
you
like a
best
post
believe.
fight interview and all that shit, because I already know you're gonna fucking be sauce with it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
What's funny is Stromedy versus Any Productions could be made, but I talked to Stromedy and he said he wants to fight next year. He's on his YouTube grind right now.
His YouTube grind. The fuck does
Yeah.
he mean by YouTube? Bro,
Well,
YouTube
no,
grind.
I said YouTube grind, but he's focused on YouTube
Oh,
videos and all
okay. I was gonna say if he said that, I was like, bro, you make the same video every day.
That
that.
You don't gotta grind. Like,
I think he's
the
making more.
grinds in the gym, bro.
yeah, for
We'll
real.
see. We'll see. Let's talk about this. And this is something about like Fox allude to. Some people spar. Some of these YouTubers take the sport more serious than others, and it's clear as day in the ring. Strami is a guy who like, okay, it's time to fight. I'll do my train camp 3-4 months, or maybe 2-3 months, and then leave. Some people, this is all year round.
Yes,
Right.
that's bro. This is what I'm
100%.
saying.
You gotta stay ready, not to, so you can be ready.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Listen, my entire life revolves around a training camp. Okay, I am working my little Heiner off nonstop, and it's because any opportunity like that global fight, that global Titans thing, man. If I was 18, I could have stepped in and fought NNA tomorrow. You know what I mean? So this is why you got to stay
Hmm.
ready. But exactly what you just said. Some of us take it more seriously than others. And that's why I can't wait to get up there, man, because I see these guys on their story, like I get back from, a 3-hour training session. I'm about to go on a run and I check my story and Evil Heroes baking cookies. So, I'm ready. You know what I mean? I'm ready.
Yeah. They might think they're ready, but you're more ready than they are.
Dog, because I don't post everything. I post every once in a while and people are like, oh, is that it? Nah, bro, trust me.
And I was joking about like with the Kobe thing, but that's legit the Kobe thing though, bro. You gotta
Oh,
be more ready than them. That's the philosophy. You gotta be more ready
exactly.
than them. That's it.
Bet,
Exactly.
bet. Well, all right, guys. Hey, again, if you guys are available, I'm gonna do a post show after
Or,
Deji versus Floyd. We'll see what craziness happen. Again, KZ gonna be there, Drake gonna be there, Willie's gonna be there, Tommy Fury, John Fury. It's gonna be
But
chaos and
gonna be madness.
exactly.
hell yeah,
But
man.
all right, guys. For everybody who listen, I'm going to record this whole space and put on my YouTube channel. Links to the whole chat. It was fun. I enjoyed myself. So yeah,
Hey,
I see you
appreciate
guys.
all of you. Appreciate you,
Yeah,
Fox.
appreciate you guys. Yeah, yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna be getting the fight next year too, baby. I'm gonna just leave that out there.
Oh, hell yeah.
Man.
Thank you for
Appreciate
having
y'all.
us, brother. Fight
All right.
Appreciate you,
Peace.
Prof.
All right. Peace out, everybody. Again, tour
Peace
space,
out.
same. Again, if you people don't know, I am Fight Lounge. Follow me on IG and Twitter, Fight Lounge. I'm in the same tour space tomorrow. So,
Go.
well, hold on. I think we got Tommy Fury's opponent.
Wait.
No,
Yeah.
Let me
Dando?
talk to this guy.
Paul,
If he's in here, I need to talk to him.
Yeah. Yeah.
I need
Yeah.
to
the
talk
third
to him.
Paul
Where's
brother.
Big Bro at?
Yo, Paul.
Where's Paul? Where's Paul?
So I just want to
Yo,
throw
Paul.
out there, if you guys want to see a fight tomorrow, you guys should really press Tommy and his team to come out of pocket, do what's right. Because if
Absolutely,
not,
brother.
everybody's going to be wasting their time. I got no problem
Oh,
fucking him up
100%.
in England at a later date. He's clearly scared. Shit is a little wild. 1 or 2 pounds is it's still fucked up, but it's cool. But 7.5 pounds, it's a little wild. So I don't think I'm doing anything
Yeah,
wrong by sticking to my guns and holding them accountable.
bro, you are absolutely not. I
Agreed,
actually,
agreed.
And if he's a real pro, he should be able to do that.
absolutely.
The Fury
Actually,
name, they
Okay, Paul, if you don't mind, man. Again, shout out to the speakers, but I got to talk to Paul. Okay, there was when Air the Controversy came out, it said that there was two separate contracts sent out. One sent out to you and one sent out to Tommy. Is that correct?
Yeah, so Tommy signed off on mine, but when they changed theirs and they did their revisions, they never sent me theirs. So basically, the promotional company, the commission out here, which is fucking crazy, signed off on one fight with two different contracted weights. They didn't bother to tell me the night before the weigh-in. They're like, "Hey, you got to make weight," because I was planning on coming in a pound or two heavy because he has never made weight. So I was like, "Fuck it, it doesn't matter." I kind of wish I would have did that because he was like 7 pounds overweight. Um, I made weight. I was professional about it, and then he comes in. He weighs 82.3 kilograms, so that's like 182 pounds. I don't even know kilograms, so I don't know, but way overweight. And then when he stepped on the scale today, when we did the weigh-in for the crowd, he was, if you minus shoes, that's like 2 pounds. He was 89.6 kilograms. So it's crazy. They didn't want to give me a rehydration clause. They didn't want to give me any money from his purse. They basically just told me, the promoter actually kicked me out of the hotel for saying I was being treated unfairly, but I was allowed back in
Wow.
after he demeaned me in front of everybody and cussed me out and told me I was a piece of shit and told me to fuck off. Um, so yeah, that's how I've been treated since I've been out here. They stopped bringing my team to London for the press conference. They fucked with my pay. Like they've been doing everything, and I've just been saying, yeah, cool, I'll do it. It's a good opportunity. But now my man is a cruiserweight. They could have told me we could have contracted a weight at 178 pounds from jump. That would have been fine. Tommy, like I can outbox Tommy. I've gone 8 rounds with somebody that's challenged for world titles. I got 2 bad losses on my record. One, admittedly, I ate a slice of shrooms right before, which was really dumb. But that is what it is. And
Hey, you live, you learn.
yeah. But that so that's really it. So I have never really been knocked out. Like it was a bad call by the referee. I'm sure you guys can Google it and find it somewhere online. I beat the count. I stood up. They waved it off because I was whooping this kid's ass and clowning him. At the end of the day, record on paper versus whoever we're fighting, my opponents have been way better than Tommy's. If you take out his opponent that had 102 losses and 14 wins, if you total all his opponent's wins and losses, it's 14 wins and like 100 and something, or like 76.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's way worse than my
I
record.
mean, yeah, we all know Tommy fights scrubs. He fights Americans.
Yeah, so I think they came here. They expected me to have an opponent's mentality and just walk away. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. I would have fought for 10 grand if everything was up front. Like it really didn't matter to me. It was the opportunity. But I'm not a sucker. That's just it. Just holding them accountable. So we'll see if the fight goes on or not. It's really in their hands. If they make it right, we'll fight, and if not, that's just what it is.
Okay, and so that's what I was gonna say because again for me I'm in the US on the East Coast. It's 7, but like I can assume it's morning or in Dubai.
It's
So we're like
4:30.
hour yeah, so like we're hours like this fight could not possibly happen if they don't make it right, make it correct on
Oh
your
yeah,
end.
I'm gonna wait till the last minute and act like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do, and they don't want to come correct. I'll give them one last chance to give me my shit up front, and if not, I will not be walking out. That's it.
Wow, that's exclusive, man. That's exclusive.
Because they try to shut me up and try to get me to give them an answer beforehand and not go to the weigh-in. And if I never went to the weigh-in, no one would ever know the truth about it. I would have got swallowed up. They would have controlled the narrative, and I would have looked like a bitch. So I made sure that didn't happen.
Now here's the thing: what's so funny is the Global Titan. It happened with Floyd versus Don Moore, I believe. If you all remember, Silva and Floyd refused to go to the ring. It was some money issues. If you guys remember when they was playing that same commercial like for 45, 30 minutes, it's because the money wasn't right. And that's when, I forgot who said before, but Silva and Floyd Mayweather was not going to go to the ring until they got the money issues. So unfortunately, we're seeing some kind of shit again, regarding them.
I mean, there's no money issues on my end. The only issue is that I had a contract for 175 pounds. Apparently, he had one for about 3 pounds and change heavier. That's illegal as fuck. That's not how boxing works. I don't think any sport works like that. You have to alert the other party so they know what they're getting into. They weren't man enough to do that. No one did their due diligence. The promotional company has been treating everybody like shit, but I'll talk like that a bit more. Or I won't be speaking on it if I fight, but if I'm not fighting, I'll be able to touch base on that a bit more in the future. But yeah, it's been a complete shit show. And apparently Tommy has all the clout in the world because the commissioner handed him a bottle of water after we clearly said he was overweight. And he saw he was overweight.
Yeah, look, like his contract, it was like 181, and he still came in overweight.
Well, yeah, that's the
So
thing too. Not only that, the commission on top of his contract having extra weight, they gave him an extra kilogram too. So that's another 2.2 pounds. And then the motherfucker was still over that because he weighed in at 82.3. So he was still about a half a pound over when all is said and done, even from the regular weight allowance from the contract, from the extra kilogram from the commission. Like, you guys are crazy.
and when I brought up the Silva and Floyd, my thing was an unhappy fighters for that event, and now it's another unhappy fighter on this event. So it's fortunately for Global Titan, this has become a pattern for them.
It's seeming like it's becoming a pattern. I have hopes that they'll get stuff and get it right, but we'll find out more. I don't want to run my mouth too much about them because I don't know if they're taking care of me or not. So I'll just wait and bide my time. I see we're recording, so I'm gonna be careful. But yeah, at the end of the day, like boxing is not the mob. It's an organized sport. Things are supposed to be on an even playing field. Like I said, 1 or 2 pounds, not right, but it's something that could be worked out very easily. 7 pounds, 7.5 pounds is a whole nother weight class, bro. It's just wild to me. And if he's that good, like he says he is, which he's not, why does he need such a big handicap? Why did they bother to drain me? Why couldn't they just tell me that their allotted weight was this and that when they bothered to make sure I was making weight? They try to make me be an opponent. I don't even have that mentality. I'm a price versus offer type of guy. Offer always exceeds the price. So it's just trash.
Yeah, man, that sucks because, as a fighter, you went through training camp. You clearly want to fight. You're a fighter. So, knowing for the fans, because I'll be watching, I'll be buying the pay-per-view, but, that'd be one less fight on the card. You yourself, you want to fight. You fight professionally. Like, this is how you provide for yourself and your family.
Yeah, exactly. And like I invested in my training camp and everything. It's a fight that I took knowing I could win. I, the guy's not good. It was literally like I was, someone was gonna get fired for picking me and matching me up with him. Like that. That's how I was looking at the whole night. Like it was my night, my moment. But we still got a good 12 hours or so. So we'll see what's happening. I don't. If anything, I think they'll replace me and they'll put somebody else in very quickly so he can get his little knockout and he can still be a cool guy.
If that was to happen, would you still get paid?
I don't know. I feel like I've been being fucked over left and right, so I can't even comment. I should be getting paid. I made weight. That's what I'm supposed to do. That's all I'm contracted to do. That's where all us fighters like win or lose, like as far as like at the scale. So I should get my bread, but with the way they're going and with what you just told me about the other issues that they have, I don't even know. It's all up in the air right now. I feel like I'm in purgatory.
Yeah, man, that sucks. And again, because I'm looking forward to the event. And again, if you don't know, man, I'm Fight Lounge. Like I'm Fight Lounge on IG and Twitter. I follow boxing, UFC, MMA, but my bread and butter is YouTube boxing. Like this is Hype Punch promotion. This is where the influencers and all that. Like we know who Dej we follow his whole career. But like, but again, I do watch other, professional boxing events. And again, from the first Global Titan, like that happened, Floyd and Aaron Silva, they was pissed off. They literally did not go out to fight. And the same people watched it on pay-per-view. They did the same commercial like 4 or 5 minutes because they refused to leave. And for them, it was money issues. But Fires was upset. And again, and it seemed like they're doing everything for Tommy, but they're leaving you in the dark.
Oh no, that it don't seem like that. That's exactly what they're doing. Um, like I said, when my coach, I come from Solace Boxing Gym. It's a very respectable boxing gym. Um, we said he was overweight, and they handed him a bottle of water. He started sipping it. I'm like, I've never seen a commissioner hand any fucking person a bottle of water in my life. Like, so it's just crazy to me. I guess it pays to be popular. You don't need much integrity when you're popular. So it just is what it is. I'm just playing the weight game right now. That's all I can do.
Well, man, thank you for stopping by. I mean, if there's anything else you want to speak on, because I'm glad you told us the behind the scenes because we're just seeing whatever's out there. But we heard about the two contracts. I didn't even know about how they treat you, behind the scenes. That's just awful, man. I hope everything does right. I hope you're able to fight. I hope you're able to
Me
perform.
too.
Man. Tommy Fury, man, his name has been dragged through the mud. Like 2 years ago, when it was him versus Jake, everybody would pick Tommy, but now he pulled out twice, and then it's excuses. And then he said, "Oh, I'm above Jake and KSI," but yet he's fighting under Deji. And then with this whole mess, like if this fight goes through, man, and you do shot the war, you win, you're getting some fans.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's cool. There's no part of me that thinks this man could beat me. It's he has no confidence. He lacks confidence. He's not a bigger puncher than I am. Um, it's just a joke. I got in his head. I probably shouldn't have fucked with him at the open workout because I feel like he was on track to make weight and do all that stuff. And then when that happened, all of a sudden everything went to shit. So it's like I got in his head and he started throwing his brother's name around or something. I have no idea.
Well, you should take zero blame because he should be acting professional. That's what Jay Paul said today. He was like, "You're a quote unquote professional. You're not acting like it." Even his contract was 181. even if he made 1-1, okay, he made the weight of his contract. He didn't even make the weight of his contract. So dude just doesn't take the sport seriously.
Yeah, because they said it's my fault for not knowing, but you can't know something when legally all fighters are supposed to receive a signed contract, executed agreement from the party. Both parties are supposed to see. I was never allowed to see his contract. I was never given his contract. I was never told his contract was different. I got mine. They led me to believe that that was it. Signed, sealed, delivered. And then all of a sudden, after the weigh-in, day of the weigh-in, it's like, oh no, this whole time you should have asked. I'm like, ask what? It's due diligence. It's literally in anything you do. Like, I should have signed his contract as well, like he signed mine, with that weight allowance. When if they did revisions without me knowing, like that itself is bullshit as well. Yeah.
And
It,
insane, man.
it pays to be popular, man. Thank God his brother is an actual boxer and does the damn thing. Yeah, it helps. I wish my big brother did that. Wouldn't be here right now.
Man,
But
but yeah, man, I was gonna say, is there anything else you want to tell us, man? 'Cause the floor is yours because, again, you
oh
know,
no, that was pretty much it. I just wanted everybody to know what's really going on. I'll continue to be. I'm not gonna be shake up stuff too much until I feel like there'll be no fight. Right now, I'm hoping that they do what they need to so that I can fight. I came here to fight. I still think even with the weight I could win. It's more so just making sure I'm being treated fairly and getting compensated appropriately. I don't think that's much to ask. Like I said, 7 pounds is a hell of a lot. And outside of that, my other offer to them, since John Fury is so big on integrity, I have no problem going to the UK and fucking him up too, as long as they make weight. Like, so if that's an option down the road, I'm more than open to it. But it seems like I got in this guy's head. He's running scared and he's just doing the same little reality TV show shit he normally does.
got you. Well,
Everything
man.
seems like it's like scripted and written. Like he didn't even answer when he said they missed weight. He said, did it look like I missed weight? You can't look like you missed weight or anything. Abs don't mean you made weight. You fucking dickhead. Like that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
And what's crazy is, again, Tommy, he's the co-main event. You would think Global would do everything in the, everything possible to keep that co-main event. Because and again, I want this fight to happen. But if
They
this fight's
threatened to
taken off,
replace me for an opponent that they were gonna pay off rather quickly. They threatened to replace me right away. It's basically like treating me like a stray dog. Like, yo, fight or don't fight. We'll replace you.
do you think in their mindset they're looking at you like you should be happy that you're here
Yeah,
on such a
100%.
on such a big stage? Again, this is a Floyd Mayweather
Yeah,
event.
yeah, but I don't have like retard tattooed on my forehead. And 7 pounds, like I said, a whole nother weight class. I already knew I was gonna have to bite the bullet with 1 or 2 pounds, and I wasn't gonna be able to make him make weight or anything like that. But to be 2.5 times that, like, I'm not open to it. I'm not playing the game. I guess it's cool. I got to see Dubai, and I'll just get back to the drawing board and get on with my life.
Well, hey man, like let's say we're all wishing that the fight happens, and again, man, Tommy Fury name just continues to get dragged through the mud. I guarantee you, if that fight happens, you have some people rooting for you. If you win, you're getting some new fans.
I appreciate that, man. Thanks for all listening to me. I'll talk to y'all later.
Well, I was gonna say, man, if you go ahead, man, and shout out your socials so everybody can follow you on IG, Twitter, so we can get an update if this fight is on and off.
Oh, I got you. IG is Bomba Juice, and then the Twitter is Paul La Bamba.
Okay.
I just made the
What
Twitter, yeah.
well, everybody go follow him. And man, again, I want this fight to happen, but if there's some case it doesn't, man, I don't even know what Misfits is. It's going to be on the Zone next Saturday in Austin, Texas. It's where it's C. Rumpman Jr. versus Vitor Belfort. And that event, like
Yeah,
cross
he
over.
helped me get ready for my fight. He sparred with me and stuff like that. That's my boy.
Yeah, I've
Hey,
seen a picture of y'all together.
Yeah, that's my guy. He's definitely fucking winning that fight too. Like, yeah, so I've been doing everything I need to do. It's just Now we just gotta wait and see like if they care more about popularity or integrity. Cause I don't know. I'm a man of integrity. I give my word to something. I make sure I get it done.
Well, I was gonna say like Miles Taylor, he's behind Misfits, and I think Misfits is behind your guys' event as well. If you know, I think if some reason your fight was off, I'm pretty sure Mams will get you booked on a future Misfits card. But Mams is a good dude.
Yeah, even MVP, I'm sure is gonna look at you too and probably want to get you on an event just because
Oh yes. Oh,
you being a
Jake
pro.
will. Jake will love it. The
Yeah,
dude
Jake.
who Tommy
I think
Fury
I
ducked.
think y'all tweeted back and forth, didn't y'all? You and Jake, maybe, or maybe you.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if they hit you up and gave you a good bag for something cool, man. Because
yeah.
you
But
definitely
now
deserve
more
to
than
have
ever,
cool
I really
business.
want to knock this clown out too. So I'm hoping everything gets settled. Cause now this is actually bad blood. Before it was just a sport. Now I actually want to punch him in his fucking mouth.
Oh yeah, this definitely hypes it up. So hopefully you guys do get to fight for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man. I was gonna say, you know, you was in the gym where I seen. Will you be at Misfits in Austin next week?
It depends how this turns out. If I get home in time, I'm trying to figure everything out. That was my intent, though, to go check it out and go support him, though, of course.
Hey, I'll be there. A couple of the people here listening will be there,
Yeah, I'll be
and
there too.
yeah, and so either way, man, we'll be watching the pay-per-view tomorrow. Again, wish you luck. Hopefully it happens. Hopefully you get treated fairly. You know, like you're an adult. You're a grown man, and adults should be treating others like adults.
True.
100%, bro. Hopefully you get that all sorted and you get treated right.
Word. All right. Thank you, guys. Take care, man.
All right, peace out,
Peace.
man. Man, you never know what happened on these tour spaces.
100%.
Because
Yeah.
what's funny is now with like anybody can get a blue check mark, and I saw Paula, I saw Paul, not Paula, I saw Paul, you know, and
Bamba.
so yeah, and so my bad, I was literally gonna close this, and so I was like, is that Tommy Fury's opponent?
Well,
And so
the crazy thing was you kept it open for NA, and then NA
yeah.
ducked, and then the dude that's not ducking fucked up.
I know that's the thing. NA was in here, like NA was in here, but we was talking about something else. He's in the bar. I guarantee you, he's like, yo, Tommy Fury's like might pull out. So he's telling his people because I guess he's connected in Dubai. So like,
He said he's gonna
yeah,
be at the event too.
oh yeah,
We
him
got
and
some
Brett Batch.
exclusives
Yeah. I mean, this is good. 'Cause, like him, Brett Batch, Tim Khan, they're all in it. So I
Hmm.
guarantee he's running to him like, yo, this dude. Even though he might not be with Global, but he might talk to the other major players in Dubai. Like, yo, this dude, and etc. So, anyways, I hope the fight gets made. Again, I don't know all about this. And see, this is what I like about tour space. We get the behind the scenes. We heard a little bit of it with Chase, heard a little bit of it with Minikon and all that. And then we
Yeah,
definitely heard it with Paul. Like,
they
you know,
haven't been promoting Misfits 03, bro. But you got hella content in here of quotes and shit from people that are gonna be at that event and like future events and like the event that's happening tomorrow even. So, yeah, this was a great space, bro.
well, I want to do the space more consistently, but for people who don't know, like, I work a regular job, and every week my schedule is not consistent. It's always changing. So it's hard for me to book people in advance. Like, I can't say, hey, it's on Thursday, and then come Tuesday, I got to work that day, and I feel awful to have to constantly change people.
too.
Because some people might take an hour off of their training or their sparring, and I don't want to, mess up the day and stuff like that.
Hey, but you up next, bro. You up next, and you hopefully you ain't gonna have to worry about that for too much longer, bro. Cause you a pro at this, and it's been dope to be on all these spaces, and I appreciate it.
Hey, no problem. I mean, hey, Pablo. I mean, we got plenty to talk about on fight night. Besides the fight itself, we just talked to a dude who's gonna be co-main event. We just talked to dudes on co-main event of the fight tomorrow. This is so much to talk about next
Legit,
week,
legit. It's gonna be wild.
man.
I'll be up tomorrow too.
Man, so everybody, again, I'm doing no one spaces after the event. Like I said, I might wait 10, 20, maybe 30 minutes after the event. And again, today was crazy, dog. I mean, hearing that, hearing exclusive like that, that's That's legendary. Tomorrow should be legendary.
Legit.
I
I
might.
would I
Oh, go
wouldn't be
ahead.
surprised if like news sites are gonna quote that, bro, because that is legit like stuff
Yeah,
going on
yeah.
behind the scenes.
Because I went on my Facebook. I mean, Fight Lounge. And I said Tommy Fury's opponent's in here. I didn't know the dude's name. That's why I kept blanking. Cause like I was going to add him, and I'm like, let me see if this is the real guy. And then I said, fuck, I think it is. I'll take a chance, and it was. Like, oh
Yeah,
snap!
Paul
Like,
Bamba. His name's La Bamba,
yeah.
but Paul Bamba.
Okay. Let's say it just threw me off. And then he was saying so much exclusive. I was like, I need to shut up. I need to let him talk. I was like, what?
Well, it's
Yeah.
crazy. He said the thing about the face off too, because when I saw that face off too, to me, for what I understood, Tommy was shook, and then he said that too, and now look at all this is going on. It's crazy.
Yeah, but you guys, even what we heard about with Chase and social gloves and even boxing, so much stuff happened behind the scenes, man.
So much.
Mhm.
That's really boxing, bro.
I
That's
mean,
really
look.
boxing.
I mean, Diddy versus Floyd was not. Misfits was not attached to this. I think Misfits became attached like weeks later, if I'm not mistaken.
Are they still attached? I haven't heard
Yeah,
anything of
yeah. They're still attached. So I maybe that's something. I don't know. There's always so much interesting stuff goes behind the scenes. Um,
There's gonna be hella news too. All the
oh
interactions
man,
and stuff.
but again, in for Paul Bumba, man, like I had to put it out there about Misfits. It's for some reason his fight gets canceled, whatever. Everyone needs to rally at Mams, say, yo, get this
that.
guy signed, or
Oh, for
even Jake. I
sure,
mean,
for sure.
Jake will, and again, I didn't see the back and forth between him and Jake, but
Yeah,
Jake will love to see. I got the guy who Tommy ducked. You know, like
he's
he got
afraid of the
those.
Pauls, bro. He's afraid of the Pauls.
Exactly. So again, if you, it sucks because again, like he trained for this. He trained hard. It's a big name. It's a big event. It's a Floyd Mayweather
Bro,
event.
honestly, what pisses me off, because I'm a legit like OG boxing, OG MMA fan. What pisses me
Yeah.
off about all this is that it's putting a fucking bad fucking like tarnish on the Fury name, bro. And that dude's accomplished some crazy shit. So I love that about him, but like all this other stuff, man, it's crazy. It's hard to take them seriously sometimes, especially how they talk. Like he was saying in that face off, oh, when you step in there with a Fury, and he's putting this fight in jeopardy now. Like you're not allowing someone to step in there with a Fury, bro.
Also, I appreciate Paul Bamba's promotion for this fight too. He's been talking his shit. He hasn't just been sitting there quiet. I think he's
Yeah,
a
he's a
good dude.
chill. He's talking shit, but he's chill too. Like he's not like he's like a real dude. You can tell.
He's taking advantage of the opportunity, is what I meant
Yep,
to say.
100%. And
Yeah.
like this is just great for him, bro, because it's gonna give him a better opportunity. I feel like.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's God's plan at the end of the day.
Yep,
Facts.
100% God's plan.
Well, guys, I got to wrap this up. Today was legendary. Tomorrow gonna be legendary. Next Saturday, it's
Let's
gonna be
go, YouTube
legendary.
boxing season, baby. Let's go.
There you go, January. Oh yeah, even next week we'll find out who KSI fights, which I think we all assume is Woodley,
I'm sure
but
KSI
nothing.
gonna be there too,
Or
right?
Joe Fournier. Or Joe Fournier.
Yeah, but yeah, KSI's gonna be at the event tomorrow, but next Saturday they announced KSI's official opponent for January.
Exactly. So I'm sure he's gonna be there to announce it, bro. He's gotta be there.
Of course, of course.
Yeah. So, all right, guys,
But
legendary day. And again, this whole space is gonna be uploaded on my YouTube channel. So yeah, this is gonna be crazy. But you best believe I'm gonna record the section with Paul, and once I post, I'm gonna need y'all to share it at all the TMZ and shit.
100%, bro. I'm doing that.
now,
Do that for sure.
now, this was the Heavy Punch Promotion tour space, but the host was none other than Fight Lounge.
Yes, sir. YouTube boxing season, Mr. YouTube boxing season.
There you go, man. So all right, guys, for people listening, this was insane. Tomorrow will be insane. I'll see you guys next time.
Appreciate
Peace
y'all.
out.
Thank you
Peace
for
out.
having me, bro.
Thank you,
Thank
fight.
you. See you tomorrow.
Peace out.